Paint. You can't spell paint without pain. Something one particular Matoran in Metru Diorama should be accustomed to. Huh? Just a sec?
Hey! I'm a Toa.
Okay, one particular Toa should be accustomed to. To find accident-prone Matau in the wild, you should ask someone called Matt, and they will tell you. I don't know anyone called Matt, unfortunately, so I just got him from eBay.
I can fly. Hey! Better not scratch my armor!
I thought it'd be cool to replicate the end scene of the Matau intro trailer, having him stood on the support ring of the chute.
What are you waiting for?
I used the hand Resin method, and I'm not overly pleased with how they look on Matau. I think it makes his hands comically large, but it was better than having no hands at all in my opinion. The Metru characters also have inner working gears, which I thought would make things interesting to paint. Speaking of which, Matau has a very simple colour scheme of green and grey, so the paints I used were two variations of olive green, gunmetal and chrome. I thought it'd be cool to pay homage to the Bionicle Metru movie and have the colours resemble his appearance in that. I found it interesting that Matau's eyes are red, as red eyes are usually only seen for villains. I used a couple of LEDs and I've refined my method to not have to destroy as much of the eyepiece for them to be locked in place. I found this thing attached to our house that looked perfect as a resin mold for the chute, so I ripped it off. I'm sure it's not needed for anything. Once cut down to a better size, I used a hairdryer to flatten the curve to make the chute appear larger. I acquired a couple of acrylic sheets to attach to the ends of the guttering. Using a lot of hot glue as well as silicone sealant and a metric ton of hope that there are no issues this time, I secured the acrylic sheets. To make the Protodermis chute, I decided to use my best friend, epoxy resin. I was only going to create half a chute, so I thought to give the resin another shot. Either that or I just like to torture myself. I'm not quite sure. Well, I bought a whole gallon of the stuff, so you bet I'm using it. I added some blue dye to make the resin more blue, and not gonna lie, mixing it together was quite mesmerising. I let the resin cure for 24 hours and as you can see there were no issues whatsoever. What's that? There wasn't that many acrylic sheets before? No, don't look in there! Okay, so the last batch failed, so I quickly made up another batch with a more sturdy frame to support it during curing. After smashing shards of sharp plastic over my floor, I released the resin from the mould. And it sort of worked. I'm guessing that I didn't get the measurements right for the resin, causing it to half cure. Oh no. I'm sure this is fixable. I glued a thin plastic sheet to the bottom of the base to protect surfaces from the sticky resin underneath. With a little bit of TLC and some heavy squinting, it looks fine.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
There are these parallel indents in the sides of the resin that would be perfect for the support ring to fit in, so it'll act like it was something I meant to do and was definitely planned. I made the support ring out of foam and painted it, but I didn't like how it was looking, so I cut off the main platform to salvage what I could from what was already made. I added another layer of foam to thicken the support ring and thought of an idea to make the indents. Using the hot wire cutter and having the wire close but not touching the foam allowed the foam to be shaped in a controlled way with the heat. With the base mainly made out of resin, this meant I had to find a way to add the battery housing and cables onto the support ring, and so that it didn't look out of place either.
Shabby build, this.
Lastly, I did some final paint touch-ups, and shall we see some beauty shots, Matau?
Beauty? Where?
Congrats on completing the video. It was interesting to see a project that looked so simple on paper turn out to be quite a pain to complete. I guess the moral of the story is stay as far away from resin as possible. Thank you for subscribing if you have. It's crazy to see that we nearly have 250 people in the team, and that will mean another poll to choose what you want to see next. I did not expect it to be so soon, so thank you so much and look out for that when it comes. See you in the next one. Bye bye.